In the quiet village of Kpalimé, Togo, the sun rose over mud brick houses and dusty paths. Kofi Mensah stood before a cracked mirror in a small rented room, adjusting a borrowed suit. His hands trembled as he knotted his tie. Today was his wedding day to Oma, the daughter of a wealthy local businessman, Mr. Kofi. Kofi, a skilled carpenter with no steady work, owned little but his tools and his heart. He loved Oma deeply, but doubt gnawed at him. Can I give her the life she deserves? He wondered. His friend, Kwame, burst into the room, holding a small camera. Kofi, you're still here. Oma's almost ready. Kofi forced a smile. Kwame, am I making a mistake? She's used to wealth, her father paid for this suit. I have no job, no house. Kwame placed a hand on his shoulder. You have love, Kofi. Oma chose you for that. Trust yourself. One day, you'll build more than furniture. A knock interrupted them. Kofi, the bride's coming, a voice called. Downstairs, the village hall buzzed with guests. Bright Kent cloth adorned the space, and the air smelled of jollof rice and grilled fish. Oma entered, radiant in a white dress with intricate beadwork. Her smile was white, but her eyes flickered with unease. As they exchanged vows, Kofi whispered, "Thank you for choosing me, even with nothing." Oma's smile tightened, and she nodded. 2 months later, Oma sat in her father's office in Lomé, signing papers to become his assistant at Kofi and Sons Trading, a thriving import business. She wore a sleek green dress, her nails polished, her confidence high. "Thank you, Papa," she said, signing the contract. "This is my future." Mr. Kofi beamed. "You're my only child. You'll take over one day." At home, Kofi sat under a slow-ceiling fan, his old laptop open. He sent emails to furniture shops, offering custom designs. His inbox remained empty. Oma used to encourage him, cooking fufu and soup, saying, "Things will get better." But her patience waned. One morning, she walked in, dressed for work, her perfume sharp. "Still no job," she snapped. Kofi looked up from his screen. "I'm trying, Oma. I applied to a big shop in Lomé today." She laughed coldly. "Always applying, never winning. I pay for everything while you sit here dreaming." She stormed out, leaving Kofi staring at a blank screen, his chest tight. That evening, Kwame visited, bringing roasted plantain and groundnut. They sat in the dim living room, the fan humming. "Almost changed," Kofi admitted. "She thinks I'm useless." Kwame frowned. "Keep pushing, Kofi. One chance is all you need." Oma walked in, her arms crossed. "So, you sit with your idle friend now," she sneered. Kwame stood, shocked. "Good evening, Oma." She ignored him. "Kofi, you're a disgrace." Kwame left, whispering to Kofi, "Don't let her break you." The tension grew. One night, Kofi tried to talk. "Oma, what you said to Kwame hurt me. I'm trying, maybe your father could connect me with a client." Oma's eyes blazed. "So you married me for my father's money? Keep your schemes." Kofi reached for her hand, but she pulled away. "I regret this marriage," she spat, turning to the wall. A week later, Kofi borrowed Oma's old bicycle for a meeting with a furniture store. His phone buzzed repeatedly, "Oma." During the meeting, her calls disrupted his speech. The manager, annoyed, asked him to leave. Kofi stepped outside and answered her call. "Why did you take my bicycle?" she screamed. "You ruined my meeting." Kofi pleaded. "It was a big chance." Oma laughed. "Your failure is my fault now. Don't touch my things again." That evening, Oma confronted him, snatching the bicycle keys. "You bring shame to me," she yelled. Kofi raised his voice, "I married you for love, not money." Oma stepped closer, her eyes cold, and spat in his face. Kofi's hand twitched, but he stepped back. "Touch me, and my father will destroy you," she hissed. Kofi walked away, his heart shattered. The next morning, 3 men arrived, 2 soldiers and Mr. Kofi. "You hit my daughter," Mr. Kofi roared. Kofi protested, "I didn't touch her." But the soldiers dragged him to a local barracks, where they beat him and forced him to scrub floors under the sun. Oma watched, expressionless. After 2 days, Kofi returned home, bruised and broken. Oma tossed divorce papers at him. "Sign and leave my house." Kofi packed a small bag, leaving her gifts behind, and walked out into the night. Kofi moved in with Kwame in Lomé. One evening, Kwame returned, beaming. "I got promoted, regional manager. New car, new flat." Kofi hugged him. "Your win is mine, brother." Alone that night, Kofi prayed, "God, remember me too." At a local church, Kofi confided in Pastor Yao. "Start small," Yao advised. Years later, Kwame recommended Kofi for a small furniture contract at his company. Kofi worked tirelessly, delivering flawless pieces. More contracts followed. Within a year, Kofi opened his own workshop, hiring young artisans. He bought a small house and a motorcycle, his reputation growing. Kofi's success soared. He invested in a furniture factory, then real estate, buying shares in Lomé's top firms. One day, Kwame suggested, "Buy land, build houses. It's the future." Kofi did, his company, Mensa Designs, becoming a household name. 2 years after the divorce, Oma sat alone in her father's house, her life unraveling. Mr. Kofi had died suddenly of a stroke, leaving debts. His company, Kofi and Sons, was auctioned to cover loans Oma never knew about. At the auction, Kofi bid $1.5 million and won. Oma, in the crowd, gasped as Kofi, now wealthy and composed, signed the papers. Outside, Oma approached him. "Why did you take my father's company?" Kofi's voice was steady. "I didn't do this for revenge. I saw a struggling business and saved it. I've moved on, Oma. You should too." He drove off in his sleek SUV, leaving Oma alone. Oma returned to her lone house, jobless, with only memories of her cruelty. Kofi, now a respected businessman, mentored young craftsmen, his heart healed but cautious. The village whispered of his rise, a lesson in resilience and respect. Never judge someone by their present. Life can turn in a moment. Treat all with kindness, for today's pauper may be tomorrow's prince.